In this video, we're going to be discussing how you can differentiate assignments using Google Classroom. And the nice thing about Google Classroom is that the students, unless they look at somebody else's screen, will not know that they are getting a modified assignment if that's what you need to do. So what you're going to do is make sure that you have two different copies of the assignment. So this is my regular assignment. And this is the question that's going to become differentiated. So right now it says, convince me that this color is the best color in the world. Use at least 3 examples of the color being the best. That's the assignment that is not differentiated. And then this one is the one that has been modified. And so instead of saying at least 3, it says use at least 1 example of color in everyday life. So that's the difference between those two questions. So I'm going to go to my Google Classroom. I'm going to go to create, and unfortunately at this particular time you have to create 2 assignments if you're going to differentiate, and one's going to be sent off to the kids that are getting the non-modified assignment, and then the other one is going to the modified assignments. So you go ahead and you hit create assignment. You type in your title here. Your instructions. Please remember, when you put instructions here, that's what parents will see when they get their parent report. So instructions become into play. It will help parents know what's being done, what their students need to be doing. Please fill out about your favorite color. Then you go and click add. I'm going to get it from my Google Drive. I'm going to go to my recents. Dun, dun, dun. As soon as it loads in, and I'm going to go to my regular one, and I'm going to hit insert and make sure that I make it so every student can make a copy. Make sure it's going to the right class, or if you're sending it to multiple classes, you cannot pick all students. That's the bad part. So if I hit class 2, if I'm sending it to 2 classes, notice students goes away. So if you're differentiating, you can only do it for 1 class at a time, just because it's pulling in your class list. So I'm going to say everybody but Fred is getting this assignment. I pick my category. If you set up grading categories, there's a video about that. Pick a due date so it shows up on their Google Calendar, and then they will be good to go. Oh, no, don't do that. Pick a due date. Pick a topic. If you have a rubric, you can attach a rubric. There's a video about that. And then you go ahead and hit assign. So that one is going off to those 3 students, 3A, 3B, 3C. Then I'm going to go back to create assignment and keep the title so that when you give the instructions, hey, go to the assignment favorite color part 2, your favorite color. Then I go to add my Google Drive. Because I was just working with it, it's going to be in my recents, but if you have to go find it, you can. So it's this one. And I hit insert. I make sure every student has a copy of it. And then I go and say, only Fred is getting this assignment. So Fred's going to get this assignment. It's still a summative. It's still due today. And then I hit assign. So it is only going to Fred. But when Fred looks in his Google Classroom, he will see exactly what the other students have too. Oh, here, I did not pick a topic but they will sit. Let me pick a topic, fun test, hit save. And then, ta-da! So they're sitting right here. That's the bad part, is that you have 2 of them sitting side by side, but you can easily click on it and say, oh, this is the one that's not differentiated. This one is, because it's only assigned to so many students. So that is how you differentiate in Google Classroom.